Welcome everyone to Movie Trivia Challenge on Nerd Entertainment Network. We're here with the season premiere. That's right. We got a great match for you today, and you hear Hunter say that a lot. And if you haven't noticed, Saint Hunter, he's not here right now. Hope he's doing well. But I'm going to take the reins as the host today, and I'm going to bring this match to you. And we have a doozy because it's going to be Robert Ghost Castner versus the distinguished gentleman, Michael Turner. Now, before I bring these guys out, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know this is a brand new format. It's kind of the same, a little bit different. I'm going to explain it to you right now. Round one works like this. I will bring in and introduce the first player. I will give him 60 seconds to answer 8 questions. He will get 1 point per question, no points for a missed question. He can use unlimited passes. Now, the clock won't start until I get done asking the first question. So that's how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and bring and introduce the first combatant. I'm used to saying combatant because I'm in combat wrestling trivia. But here he is. I want to introduce everybody making his movie trivia challenge debut, Robert Ghost Castner. How you doing, my friend?
Doing well, JB3. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. It's movie trivia challenge, and you know the rules. Are you ready to play?
I am indeed. Yes, let's get it going. Trying to start off on a good foot.
All right, start off on a good foot indeed. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the questions. Just remember that your time does not start until I get done asking the first question.
Sounds good.
All right, question number 1. How much money does Schultz offer to buy a Mandingo fighter in Django Unchained?
12,000.
Who plays Laney Boggs in She's All That?
Rachel Lee Cook.
Who plays Nancy Holbrook in the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street remake?
Rooney Mara.
In Click, what store does Michael go to when he buys the remote?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
And Jim Carrey plays a character named what in Kick-Ass 2?
Colonel Stars and Stripes.
In The World's End, what is the name of the bar the group goes to first?
The First Post.
Who directed Top Gun?
Tony Scott.
What is the name of the college that Sydney attends in Scream 2?
Pass.
All right. Well, that's your last question, so
Okay.
You got some time.
Yeah. Coolidge.
All right. And that is all of your times. I'm not going to give you your correct answers just yet. I'm going to go ahead and send you to the back, and I'm going to bring in your opponent. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and bring in Robert's opponent. I'd like to introduce everyone to the distinguished gentleman, Michael Turner. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing. Look, I shaved for this. I got all cleaned up. You know, we're having a party on a Sunday night. I thought it was only nice to be, you know, outcast, fresh to death.
Perfect. Yes, I love that you shaved. I did not.
I see that.
All right. So now I'm pretty sure you're familiar with how this works, but I'm going to go ahead and let you know anyway. This is the speed round. You will have 60 seconds to answer 8 questions. Your clock will not start until I'm finished asking the first question. So you'll get 1 point per correct answer, 0 points for incorrect answers, unlimited passes. However, if you do answer incorrect, you cannot try again. When 60 seconds are on the clock, when I finish asking the first question, Michael, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 1. How much money does Schultz offer to buy a Mandingo fighter in Django Unchained?
Pass.
Who plays Laney Boggs in She's All That?
Rachel Lee Cook.
Who plays Nancy Holbrook in the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street remake?
Rooney Mara.
In Click, what store does Michael go to when he buys the remote?
Pass.
Jim Carrey plays a character named what in Kick-Ass 2?
Pass.
In The World's End, what is the name of the bar the group goes to first?
Pass.
Who directed Top Gun?
Tony Scott.
What is the name of the college that Sydney attends in Scream 2?
Pass.
All right, I'm going to go back. How much money does Schultz offer to buy a Mandingo fighter in Django Unchained?
$10,000.
In Click, what store does Michael go to when he buys the remote?
Radio Shack.
All right, that is your time. All right, and we are going to bring Robert back. I'm going to take you off the stream, and we will be right back with the result. All right, guys, we are back, and I'm going to go ahead and read off all the correct answers for you to start the matchup. So, question number 1 was, how much money does Schultz offer to buy a Mandingo fighter in Django Unchained? It's $12,000. Rachel Lee Cook plays Lainey Boggs, and She's All That. Nancy Holbrook in 2010's Nightmare on Elm Street remake was played by Rooney Mara. In Click, Michael goes to Bed Bath & Beyond. Jim Carrey plays Colonel Stars and Stripes in Kick-Ass 2. In The World's End, the name of the bar is The First Post. Tony Scott directed Top Gun, and the name of the college that Sydney attended is Windsor College. Now, Robert scored 7 points. Almost a perfect round. Michael scored 3. All right. So, you guys ready to go to the next round?
Sure.
So,
All right, perfect. So we're going to go to the next round, and this round is the quotes round. Hunter loves this round. I actually do too. Basically, I'm going to give the combatants 2 quotes. They got to give me the character name and the actor name. When they do that, if they get it correct, they'll get 1 point for whichever one. They can get a possible for 2. However, if they get any of them wrong, their opponent has the opportunity to steal, and they can steal 1 or both of those points. Now, I'm going to go ahead and there will be 2 apiece, and then we'll have a bonus for both of them at the end. The bonus for both of them will be 4 possible answers. We'll get to that when we get there. To start it, because Robert, you're in the lead. Because you're in the lead, I'm going to start with Michael. We're going to go to his first. Michael, are you ready for your quotes?
Sure.
All right, here we go. So your first quote is going to be in the category Austin Power Series. And here is your quote. My lord, you're a tripod. What have you been feeding that thing, eh? Good thing is, if you ever get tired, you can use it as a kickstand.
Do I write it down or do I say it?
You say it.
Okay. Is it Fat Bastard played by Mike Myers?
That is incorrect. All right. Robert, chance to steal.
that is Nigel Powers, played by Michael Caine.
That is correct for the steal. All right. That is going to bring Robert to 9 points. All right. Michael, we're going to go to your next quote, and this one's going to be in the category of the Die Hard series. All right. Quote. This time, John Wayne does not walk off into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
It's Hans Gruber played by Alan Rickman.
That is correct on both fronts. 2 points for you, sir. Great job. Bringing you to 5. All right. So after that, score, Robert, 9, Michael, 5. Robert, it is now time for your quotes. Your first one is going to be in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All right, here is your quote. Whatever happens tomorrow, you must promise me one thing, that you will stay who you are, not a perfect soldier, but a good man.
That is Dr. Abraham Erskine, played by Stanley Tucci.
That is correct. Good job. That's 2 points for you. That's going to bring you to 11. All right, we're going to go ahead and give you your second quote. This one's going to be in the category of the Toy Story trilogy. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. I didn't throw you away. Your kid did. Ain't one kid ever loved a toy, really. Chew on that when you're ready, when you're at the dump.
It's if I'm correct, that's Lotso Huggin' Bear, played by Ned Beatty.
That is correct. Both points for you. Great job. So far, definitely doing very well in this round in the game so far, but it is not over yet. We're going to go to our bonus question. It is 13-5, but like you said, it is not over yet. This one is going to be in the category of mixed bag. Now, for this one, guys, you get a possible 4 points. You need your whiteboards out. I see that you have them. You're going to need to give me the character, the actor, the movie, and the release year of the movie. If you can give me all 4 of those, you will get 4 points. Are you both ready?
Yep.
All right, here is your quote. You should read this, Perovsky. Now, this is way more interesting. Also, Bennett doesn't know it by heart, so he'll think you're insightful, and you have no pants. Oh, yes, the boards are getting written on. All right, we're going to count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up. We're going to go to you first, Michael Turner. What do you have?
No clue. So I said a random character played by River Phoenix in Stand By Me from 1986.
Alrighty. I'm sorry. Can you go ahead and show me that one more time?
Sure.
Stand By Me, 86, River Phoenix, question mark. All right, and Robert.
I also had no clue, and I also picked a movie from the 80s. I said Fast Times, 81, Spicoli, Sean Penn.
Right.
All right, you guys were both incorrect on all of those. The correct answer is it's a Cabin in the Woods.
Oh,
Kurt, played by Chris Hemsworth, and it was released in 2011. So that will bring us to the end of round 2. Robert 13, Michael 5. You still each have 3 extensions left. I don't know if I mentioned the extensions part. I know you guys knew about it, guys. They have 3 extensions. It's just like repeats, just like JTEs. You know how it works. So that being said, we're going to go to round number 3 now. Now, round number 3, I like to say, is where the magic happens. It's the betting round. So basically what's going to happen is there's 6 movies on a spinner. Now, I'm going to spin the spinner. It will land on a movie. They will place their bets 1 to 3, and I will ask them a question based on that movie. If they get it correct, they will gain the points they bet. If they miss, they will lose the points they bet. All right. Both of you look mean and ready. It's time to go. Now, as much as I know I don't want to ruin things, you guys are looking so handsome right now. I'm going to have to ruin that by getting on the screen.
Not true.
I apologize, because it is time to spin our first movie. Now, guys, before I spin the wheel, I must say I'm going to tell you your movies. So, the first movie is Varsity Blues. The second one, Superbad. Then 10 Things I Hate About You. Then Step Brothers, Anchorman, and Iron Man. Those are the 6 movies that we're going to be spinning. I have the amazing spinner wheel right here on my phone. It's cool. It's not that cool. All right. So, are you both ready?
Yeah.
They're ready to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. your first movie. Varsity Blues. Go ahead and take some time to place your bet as I get messages in the middle. That's my boy Trav. Big up. What's up, Trav? If he's watching, that's my homie. All right. Whenever you're ready, when you guys are ready for your bets, Michael, what are you going to bet? That makes sense. Michael's going to go for 3. Robert, what about you?
I'm going to be safe. I'm going to bet 1.
That keeping it safe, that also makes sense. All right. So definitely ready for this. So your question in the category of Varsity Blues is this. Mox wants to leave Texas to go to what college?
Should have bet more.
All right. Need answers in about 5, 4. They're ready. 3, 2, 1. Now, just to let you know, this is an 8-point deficit on the score here. So, according to what happens, if Robert gets it correct, we're good to go. Actually, yeah. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm tripping. So, but I'm not going to tell you who's correct. So, Michael, what do you have?
Brown.
And Robert.
He doesn't want your life because he wants to go to Brown.
It is indeed Brown, which will bring Robert to 14 points, Michael to 8. What a score! We're bringing it back. We're going to go to our second one. We got 2 left. Definitely good betting right there for Michael's, keeping him in the game. Round number 2, or question number 2, not round number 2. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel again, if you're ready. Super bad. Oh, man. Golly, I can only imagine. Super bad. So place your bets, fellas. Looks like Robert's already in the house with his bet.
Because I had a specific strategy for this. I'm going to follow it.
This is the strategy. He has a strategy, guys. So what is if you got a strategy, why don't you tell me what your bet is?
I'm betting big. 3.
Robert is going 3. And Michael?
3 as well.
3 as well. Turner is going 3. Now, just want to let everybody know before I ask the question, because of the bets, if Robert answers correct, he will win the match. So we are going to go to your question in the category of Superbad. Here's your question. Who plays Officer Slater in Superbad? All right. Answers in 5, 4. They got their answers. I'm counting. It's all good. All right. We're going to go to you first. Michael Turner, what do you have?
It's one of the 2. I said Hater.
And Robert?
Slater. Bill Hader.
And your winner, making a successful debut in the movie trivia challenge, Robert Castner. Good job. Great match with the score of 17-11. Michael, comes into the match and he fought hard every ounce of the way. He didn't do anything bad. That was a good, perfect 3rd round. But the first round was what did it. Robert, I'm going to go to you first. How are you feeling, man? You took the victory. This is your debut. You're winning. What is your thoughts?
I think it went pretty well. Picked good movies for me. Fortunately, the stuff that was asked about in round one, the only one I missed was the one that I said I wanted to do, and I'm very upset that I missed that stupid screen question. But otherwise, I mean, it went as well as I expected it to go for me. I thought Michael did really well to come back the way he did. He knew his stuff in rounds 2 and 3. I think I just was able to get a few additional points in round one and get both of my quotes, and that's really what sealed it.
Definitely, I have to agree with that. And you know what? That's all right. That first round really, really did make a difference. Michael, you came on. You didn't win the match. However, you're not a loser. You're awesome. How are you feeling? How do you feel about the round? How do you feel about the new format? Robert Castner, to be fair, and he's a very good player. He's well known. I know that you're a well balanced player in a lot of different like genres, like wrestling, and then you got movie, and I guarantee you'd kill in sports. So with that being said, how do you feel about the match? How do you feel about the format? And are you going to come back and play some more after this?
I'm begging for someone to start a music trivia show. That's what I really want. So if anyone can, do something in those frames, I will take on whoever you want to do in that. Movies is less balanced for me. I'm going to kill myself. Not really, but I'm going to kick myself for not knowing Cabin in the Woods. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I can't believe I missed that. That's so stupid. But yeah, we're just here to have a good time. I just wanted to see. I had one match last year against Matthew Rosa. It didn't go so well. This one didn't go so well either. But Robert's a great player, just like Matthew is. Yeah, just here to have a good time, man. And yeah, I'll play again if they ask me to. If not, you can find me in many, many other venues.
Indeed, the man in all of the leagues. He gets around. We'll say that. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. This is Movie Trivia Challenge over on Nerd Entertainment Network, the beginning of season 2. Michael Turner here, the distinguished gentleman, Robert Ghost Castner, making a big impact, making a big debut. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. And just remember, if you can do anything for this new year, just try to love everyone.